First of all, I'm gonna start it off like, what the hell is that? What is that? No, seriously, what is this? What, we doing half woman, half animal outfits? Like, that's what we doing? This is fashion now? Carrying an unclean animal on your shoulder? That's fashion. Okay. Crazy. What label he on? Because he looked like he want to be signed to the Lost Tribe of Shabazz or some shit. It's crazy. This is wild, yo. I'm going to stay a bum because if this is fashion, I can't get into it. I'm going to sit this right here so you can look and see what the hell. Shout out to Gunna, though. Shout out to Gunna. You know? Yeah. Surviving the odds, because the odds was definitely against him. You know, I was watching the Max.B interview with Jason Lee. I think that's his name. I'm peeping it and I'm like, yo, he said something that caught my ear. I'm going to play it and then I'm going to talk about it because it keeps, you know, he's keeping it real. I haven't seen anybody just be like more truthful than Max.B. Like, he's just being truthful. Just lay it out on the table, pause, and it's just there. Like, he's not hiding. He's not hiding his life. He's not running from questions. Anyway, let's go into the interview. I'm going to stop it. Hopefully you hear it, but if you don't hear it, it's okay. Let's go.
Who's surprisingly shown you the most love that you didn't see coming, like that you didn't expect?
Rose.
Yeah?
Yeah, Rick Ross.
How so?
Rick Ross gave me a stack of money this big. All hundreds. Shout out to Rose, my word.
Just cuz?
We going out next week to Star Island. We're gonna record the album, right? I'm coming out, big bruh. We're gonna do it big. French on the way. We're gonna be on the boat. It's gonna be magnificent. This is a magnificent.
Why did he give you a big sack of cash? Just cuz?
Cause this is real. Uh-huh. And let me tell you some shit. So when you come home after all this time, I see why Pooh Shiesty did what the fuck he did. Let me tell you some shit. When you come home after all this time and you expect these guys to give you these bags of money, that's not gonna happen. That's not true. You need to go out there and get after it.
Mm-hmm. Now, that's the part I'm talking about. That's the part I'm talking about. Not the part about Rick Ross. Shout out to Rick Ross. But I'm talking about the part when he said he understand how Pooh Shiesty feel. Not that he agreed with the tactics that he used to try to get out of his deal, but he understand how he feel. Like, you know, you spending all this time in a joint and, you know, you working and you know, your big release comes and then you got another big release coming, your music, and the financial situation ain't right. He understands that, you know, you're looking for that payday and you may not get it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you get out there and work. Now, Pooh was right for doing what he did. He was. I mean, because think about it, right? If you any normal dude from the street, you get in a deal, you're going to say, oh, they play with me. You crazy. I'll do this. And you really go do it. It's like, yo, I'm going to kidnap this dude. I'm going to wrap him up, catch him while he on vacation. And I'm going to take his body. I'm not going to kill him. I'm going to take his body and remove it from where he at on vacation. And then hold him there and tell him, you better send those papers. We're going to do all this right here. We're going to make sure it's good. We're going to wait extra 5 days, and then we're going to send you home. Dudes start thinking all type of stuff in their brain. Right? I mean, it's crazy, but it's like, I'm going to get out of this deal somehow. And then you got the ones that fight it. Locks, they had to fight. It's your art. This is your art. You don't want to be getting jerked on your art. You don't want to be, you know, people using your art however they want to. It's your art. So, yeah, you might go into a point where you are battling your label. They refuse to let you go. You want to do what you want, but they continue to make you do what they want you to do for the numbers. But for you, on your inside, you're not getting your creative art out. And it bothers you. So now you want to be free. So you got to fight for that. Pooh Shiesty chose to run up in there with the guns, boom, 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 and get you. That's what he chose to do. But it's understandable, just the wrong way to go about it. Probably got to be a little more smarter with it. Be a little bit more smarter next time, man. Do that shit without the... Nah, let me stop. Leave that alone, man. But no, the whole thing is, yo, it's your art. And people can go crazy for their art. You know, Jay-Z, he had to fight for his art. They didn't know that he was going to be this great guy. They try to, like, throw him to the side. He had to push his way to show his art. And then you got people fighting the label because of their art. This is how it is, you know? And then it gets even deeper. Like, the verse. Like, let's say those URL battlers, right? When they prepare, they gotta really think of all these lines. And for them to get on stage and memorize everything, and their opponent feels like, oh, they could just wing it. Yeah, it's a problem. It's a big problem. Because I worked, and you came up here playing. I put my lines together. I got the whole act done. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop bullets on the floor. I'm gonna do all this, and you're not ready? Or you got 2 verses or a verse and a half? You're not ready? That's crazy. You could get angry off that. And then it comes down to the songs. The rap industry, when they sitting there, got a dude coming on their song, and the dude ain't spitting a hot verse. Like, well, where we do that at? I hear you on your joints be hot. And you get on my joint and you spit some crap? That's what these rappers be doing sometimes. And then you got the ones that, you know, say certain things that's similar in their verse in another verse. It's like you exchanging little lines and mixing it up and swapping out lines and stuff and swapping in lines instead of being creative, getting in that booth and coming up with something new. I'm gonna show y'all how it can be. I'm gonna show y'all, because I got something for you.
Max.B incident, man, we had did a record together, me, Prodigy, and Cool G Rap, you know what I'm saying? Shit came out alright, you know what I mean? We had a little buzz going with the record, and the nigga played himself and spit the verse on another record, you know what I'm saying? Guess he wasn't that talented, and when he spit the verse on another record, when we paid him for that verse already, so we ended up getting to a little controversy. He treated me like I was some funny style nigga. I tried to holler, he played games, so I had to wake him up, let him know what I was about, you know what I mean?
All of a sudden, my boy walks to the door and he's like this.
You know, we ended up taking it there, man. Ran in the studio with 9 guns, two shotguns. 7
motherfuckers running with Uzis and shotguns and fucking guns.
You know, slapped a few cats up.
This other kid over here, they pistol whipped him.
Sent the nigga home butt naked and all that.
Kicked the shit out of him.
Showed him how we do this, man. We ain't playing no games with niggas.
They didn't even look at me. They didn't even look at Jizza, you know what I mean?
A few of your favorite rappers was in there, you know what I mean? At gunpoint with guns to their face and shit, but it ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't no drama with them. We ain't want to just get out of hand like we was wilding for no reason. We wilding for a reason, man. With us, man, you know what I mean?
True story, man. True
story. We gonna wild out on you.
Yeah, you see that? You see that? Crazy, right? But people take their art serious. People take it serious. It's not a game. You know, that's intense. You know, because it was coming down to like real street stuff, right? Going crazy, right? But it don't have to be like that. It could be just someone exposing you. That's just as bad. Your credibility, it punching holes in your credibility. Why? Because you can't come up with another verse. Rest in peace, Prodigy, though, on that one. But this one, come on.
Tapping in, man. If you don't know me, man, go look me up on YouTube, look me up on Instagram, however you want to look at whatever. I'm just making this video for all my fellow niggas, independent people in the rap game. Do not spend your money with these bitch ass niggas, man, because they will do some funky bitch ass shit and then act like they so business. Oh my God, you one verse having ass nigga, man. And then when I make the first post, you holler about man, I'm on man time, man. Who you gonna stand on the business? I ain't stand on no business, man. I'm on your ass like booty hell. What that boy Honeycomb Sam on his ass like booty hell, man. All year, man. You one verse having ass nigga, man. At first I was like, maybe he was loaded. Maybe he was loaded and made a mistake and redid my shit. No, bitch ass nigga, you weren't loaded. You changed one line on that bitch. Loose leaf hanging.
Now, that could have went different. That could have been a spin-off right back to the first clip. It could have been. It could have went crazy. Shorty could have been just, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get my lick back. It could have been like that. People are serious about their craft, about their art. This even circles back to Jada Kissing 38. Serious about the art. I don't want to be a slave to your label. I don't want to be a slave to your label. I want to get off over here. I want to get this. You got your money. You recouped. I hope you did. And if not, recoup it and let me go. And if it's a real friend, you have some type of real bond there, it should be easy. Right? It's not like that. Let me be released. I want to be released. I want to be free. I want to go over here to this label. Maybe I want to be independent. You got all these things that may be. Like, they should be able to look into the sheets, look into the numbers, and see that somebody's been recouped. Somebody recouped a long time ago. And since they recouped, let the dude go. That's all it is, yo. Welcome to Yo Chat No Filter. Like and subscribe. Leave it in the comments. I think, Pooh Shiesty was right. He was dead right. Even though he did it wrong, I think he was right. That's just me, because it's not, it has nothing to do with Gucci, man. It could be anybody. You want what you want. And sometimes you just snap to get it. He ain't make a bad choice. He made a stupid choice. But sometimes you black out, and that's just the way it is, yo. What do you think? It happens. You've done it before. Sometimes you can't explain it. But Max kept it real about what he was saying. And, I think it's a dope thing that he kept it funky. Because like I said, he's just been keeping it funky. His whole time home, he's been keeping it funky. And this is just another situation where he's keeping it funky. No, he don't agree, but he understands. And I think that goes for most of us, right? If not, it should. Welcome to Yo Chat No Filter. Like and subscribe. We out.